Good morning, children. Welcome back to your maths class. Today, in this session, children, we will be learning about different types of lines. So, children, are you ready? So, let us start. Children, you must have seen many things at your home, in school, and in the surroundings. Everything has different shape. Some are in circular shape. Some are in rectangular shape. Some are in square shape. And some in triangular shape. Do you know, children? Shapes are created by connecting lines. As we can see in these examples, that these different shapes are made by connecting different types of lines. Now, let us see some examples of different types of lines. These are some examples of straight lines. Now, let us learn about these lines one by one. Children, these are horizontal lines. The lines given in our notebook on which we write are example of horizontal lines. Let us see some more examples of horizontal lines. Children, all these are examples of horizontal lines. Now the next one. Any guesses, children? Yes, these are standing lines. They are also known as vertical lines. Now let us see some examples of vertical lines. Children, these are some examples of vertical lines. Children, these are slanting lines. They are also known as oblique lines. Now let us see some examples of slanting lines. These are some examples of slanting lines. Children, in this example, you can see slanting lines, horizontal lines, and vertical lines. Apart from straight lines, there are other lines also. For example, dotted line, zigzag line, wavy line, and curved lines. Now, let us see some examples of these lines. Children, as you can see here, the rainbow and the clouds in the sky shows the pattern of curved lines. Another example of curved line. Children, as you can observe here, the edge of the leaf shows a very beautiful example of zigzag line. Here is another example of zigzag line, that is lightning. Children, this mountain range shows us another example of zigzag line. Now children, tell me, what do you see in this picture? Yes, you are correct. It's a dot. Children, a dot is also known as a point. So children, a dot is known as a point and it shows us an exact position. A point is named using a capital letter. As you can see in this example, it is point X. This is point A. Children, as we have discussed that point tell us an exact position. Now observe this map, children. Here we use points, children, which tell us about the position of states and cities. Children, what will happen if we will join points? Yes, children, you are correct. A line will be formed when we will join points. So children, collection of points in a straight path is called a line. Here is an example of line. Children, the arrow on each side of a line indicates that it can be extended in both the directions. And it has no end point and no fixed length. Children, a line is represented by a capital letters. Children, we observe different objects around us. They have different shapes, and these shapes are made up of lines. Let us see some more examples. Now, next is line segment. Children, line segment is a part of a line and it has two endpoints. Children, as we can see here in this example, there are two dots at the end of this line segment, which indicates that it cannot be extended further. So it has two endpoints and a fixed length. Now let us see some examples of line segment. Let us learn about rays. Children, a ray is a part of a line. It has one end point and no fixed length. Here we are having two examples of rays. First is the ray OP and another is the ray BA. Children, in ray OP, O is the starting point, but it has no end point. That means it can be extended further in only one direction. In the same way, children, ray BA has a starting point B, but it has no end point. That means it can be extended only from one direction. From here, children. Children, can you see arrow here? So it can be extended from here. And this is the starting point of ray BA. Let us see some examples of rays.